Yo, hey guys, so in today's video I will be showing you guys how to post your own listing in eBay. Okay, we are going to sell something that is used, or rather something that is new. Okay, it doesn't matter what types of items that you want to sell. So if you guys like this video, it will help me a lot, and without further ado, let's go. Alright guys, so here we are on our browser. Okay, so we are going to open up eBay, but before that, there's one thing that you guys have to know before you guys want to start selling on eBay. You guys have to know that there are many types of eBay websites. Okay, as an example here, every country, not every country, some country have their own website. So remember, if you guys want to sell on those websites, you guys can use their link right here. So there's Germany, France, and China. So just make sure if you guys don't want to sell on this country, just use the main website, which is the ebay.com. okay, because we are going to sell on the main website, which is ebay.com. as you can see, this is the website, and your recently view items, they show us what items that I've been checked recently, which is toys, but we are going to ignore that. So what we have to do first is just go to the top right corner right here, my eBay, and then just press selling. So as you guys can see, they will bring us to this seller hub right here. Now what you guys have to do to start listing is that you guys can scroll a little bit down and then just press on list an item right here, click on it, and then they will bring us to this page right here. Now you guys can put start your listing. Okay, now what do we want to list? So for example, I want to list this item. Let me show you guys. Okay, I want to sell this item right here, a toy, which is a brick that I need to attach, okay, to look like a toy. So I'm just going to put the listing, which is a bricks, maybe toy bricks, and then just press search, and then they will give us a category. You guys can choose the categories that you want, and for me, they have suggested right here, which is my bricks toys. I would like to choose right here, toys and hobby, building toys and blocks, building toy complete sets and packs. You guys can choose either the suggested, or you guys can search your own category. So I'm just going to click the suggested thing right here, and then they will give us some of an example of the brands or items that people have sell. The reason that they give this to us is that they can help us to list the thing much more easier and much more faster. But for me, I like it to continue without a match, because I want to list the item by myself. Now the confirm details, you guys have to choose what is your items. Is it either new or used? Okay, for my item it is new, so I'm just going to click new and then continue to listing, and then they will bring to this page. Okay, now what we are going to do right now, the first part is actually upload your photos. Okay, you guys have to take the photos of your items and make sure it's in high quality and a proper image, so that people are attracted to buy your items. So an example, I will upload my image. As you guys can see here, there are lots of images that I would like to upload. So an example, this image right here. Yeah, so people let it render for a minute, let it loading. So as you guys can see, this is the image that I would like to upload as the main picture, so that people know what are the items that I'm selling. Okay, let's say done, and then you guys can also upload more pictures to make sure to make it more detailed, so people are more interested there. So many pictures. So let's say I'm going to upload this, and also a second picture right this. Okay, so we got a total of 3. You guys can upload up to 24 photos. Let's say you guys have uploaded all of your photos. You guys can also upload video, but I don't want to upload videos. I would like it to be simple, just photos. And now for the title, what you guys have to put or can put is actually things that are related to your items, keywords. So an example, I've already copied my title. Let's say I'm just going to paste, and this is my title. I would like to put bricks, cute, mini, nano blocks, cartoon series, present, gift decoration, deco building. Okay, you guys can put around 30 words on the title. The reason I'm using this is there's a high potential that when people put in the keyword term in the search box, your item will come out to the page. Okay, now you guys can list faster, select applicable item specific, pull from your title. You guys can also click on this thing right here, but usually I just ignore it. Item category, you guys can edit. If you guys don't like the item category, you guys put many categories, but I only put one. Item specific, okay, this you guys can put the model of your item. There are lots of model right here, a brand, but for me I just use unbranded, okay, because my item is actually unbranded. And then you guys can put additional option. There are so many details that you guys can put. You guys can ignore it or you guys can put it, but usually if you guys put, they will make your customer more, what we call it, trustworthy of your shop, because it looks legit. Make sure to look legit because you are selling to. So you guys can click show more, number of pieces of brick, character, materials, what are my material are made of, plastic, what else, release here, I don't know, packaging, box, what else, item height, because my item there are many types of items, so I can't put the item height because there are so many types of item. What else you guys can use, age, level, team, and everything. Okay, so you guys can check it by your own. So now for the variation, you guys can sell. So an example, if you guys want to sell this controller right here, you guys have the white version and the black version. Okay, this is what the variation is for. Okay, you guys want to list around 4 or 5 items in one listing, so you guys can do it. So let me show you how I did it. Because my item, there are lots of toys right here, lots of bricks. So let me click on the edit button first, and then they will bring us to this page right here to create our variation. Okay, as you guys can see, if you guys press add, you guys can put many types of attributes or category. But for me, first of all, I like to delete the every other else, okay, because I want to add my own, which is I want to put in character. You guys can add your own attributes such as color is suitable for shirts, or also you guys can add what we call it size, such as S for small, M for medium, L for large. Okay, you guys can also add this, but for me, I don't want all of this. I just want to use character, and then they will give us this huge range of characters that you guys can use. But let's say the characters in my items are not named. Okay, you guys can add your own character name. So for example, you guys can scroll to the bottom. You guys can see right here, there's a create your own name for your character. So just click on it and then you guys can add it on your own. So an example, I'm just going to put the name Bear. Okay, this option is valid for this variation. Add a value option. Oh, okay, sorry. So an example, before we are going to start, let me show you something. When you guys check my items, where is it? Okay, there are so many types of items right here. So an example, we got this fox right here. You guys can just put the name of the fox, or maybe fox. See, as an example, just add. And when you guys scroll to the top, you guys can see the name of the character on the top right corner right here. You got fox. What else? What character do we have? We got a rabbit. We are going to put the name of a rabbit. Create your own. We are going to put rabbit. Okay. What else? You guys can also not just the type of animals. You guys can also put just put animal 1, animal 3, or animal 4. This is just an example. Okay, so let's say you guys have add all of your category. You guys can double check it. All of your characters' name have been added. You guys can scroll to the bottom again and then just press update variation. We can add your new variation, or you can do it yourself. I do it myself. After that, they will bring us to this page right here. As you guys can see here, there's a variation right here. So you guys can see here, attributes and option you have selected. The number of variation I have 4 for the characters of each name. So an example, if you are selling a shirt or sweater, there should be S, M, L, or maybe the color blue, red, green as an example. So just scroll bottom, you guys can see here photos. This is the default photos of my toys that I'm selling. You guys can also add photos for each of the variation. For me, which is the character, so let me show you an example. I'm just going to click on it and then going to choose a character, and then they will bring us this 4 thing right here for the fox. So let's say we are going to add the image of the fox. I'm just going to click on it, and then I'm just going to upload the image of the fox. So this is an example. When people click on the character, they will see this image. You guys can add more of their image, but for me, I'm just going to add one. So we are going to move on with rabbit. Just upload the image of the rabbit. Animal tree, this example, I'm just going to upload any character just for an example. Is this a cheetah? I don't know. Okay, so we got fox, rabbit, the cheetah, and animal 5. Let's say I'm going to upload the duck. Okay, the animal, the duck animal. So we have completed upload 4 image for each of the character. Now we have completed for the photos. We are gonna scroll down, and then you guys can see here we got enter price, enter quantity, enter SKU, yada yada. So first of all, we are going to add the price. Okay, but before we are going to click on this, you guys have to choose which characters that you want to enter their price. So for me, all of my items I want to sell the same amount, but I'm just want to show you an example. Let's say 2 of this product right here, I'm just going to sell it for $5. So as you guys can see, as an example, you guys can see the price on the right corner, $5. And let's say you want to add the price for the other 2. I'm going to click enter price. Let's say I'm going to sell it for $6. This is just an example. Okay, now, so we completely enter the price. You guys can enter the quantity, how many inventory or stocks that you have for each of the items. So an example, all of these 4 items I have around 1 or maybe 2. Let's say 2. Okay, just saved, and we got 2 quantity for each of my product. Okay, after you have completed list everything, you have put image, price. You guys can also add the number SKU. Okay, but for me, I just leave it as it is. You guys can click right here, save and preview. They will show us an example how it will look like when people search for our items. So an example, we got the main picture on, also we got the category right here, the character. When they click on the character, they will have the fox, rabbit, animal tree, and animal 5. Okay, after you guys are feeling good of this preview, you guys can just close it and then press save and close, and then they will bring us back to this page. Okay, so they have a detail, the attributes, the pricing, the quantity, and everything. So we are going to scroll down, the item condition and the description. Now it is time to put the description of your items. Okay, also eBay have provided using AI description. They will help us create the description by their own. Okay, let's say you guys can either use this or you guys can add it on your own, but for me, I've already prepared my description. My description usually put the details of each of the products. For example, we got the details of the product. Let me maximize this first. So, for example, this is my description. For each of product, each of a character, they have their own details, and also put a disclaimer about what we call it. If the box are disassembled, torn, or anything, so people will understand. So I'm just going to copy all of this. I'm just going to copy, and then I'm just going to paste on the description, and that's about it. So I've completed my description. Okay, now we are going to scroll more to the bottom. We got the pricing because we are using a buy it now. It's not auction. For auction, I will make it another video, or you guys can also check on other YouTubers. You guys can also add volume pricing. Let's say if some people want to buy more, buy around 5, maybe you guys can put the pricing to be a little bit lower, but for me, I don't prefer that. I like it to sell one by one, so I'm just going to ignore that. You guys can also schedule your listing. When does your listing going live? But for me, after I click on listing, I want it to be live immediately. So for the shipping, you guys can click on the 3 button. You guys can create your shipping policy. This is, you guys can create your own policy. Okay, this is for the shipping that you guys want to ship to other countries, or also domestic, which is in your own country. So for the policy name, you guys can put any name for your policy. This is just for a reference for you guys. So let's say I'm just going to put easy shipping. This is an example. And policy description, you guys can add or not. This is just a more for your own reference, so I'm just going to ignore it. You guys can set this as a default shipping policy. I'm just going to ignore this. Now for US shipping or international shipping, if you guys want to ship from US to other states in the US, you guys can set this. You guys can choose same for all buyers from all around the US, or calculated for, depends on location. For me, I usually just put flat, same cost to all buyers. And services, you guys can choose what services are you going to put. So example, you got economy, standard, expedited. Expedited is more fast, 1 day service, economy service, yada yada yada. But for me, I will tell you guys that I actually is from Malaysia, so I am not in USA. So usually I just use economy service from abroad, which is economy shipping from outside US, takes around 11 to 23 business days. Okay, and for me, if you guys want to put the cost, how much do you want to charge them for the shipping? But for me, I just use free shipping, because I just put the price including with the price of the item. So as long as they buy the item, they will they don't have to pay shipping. For handling time, how many days that it took for them, how many days it will take for you guys to start packing and start to process and start to deliver. The lower the day, the more people like, I think, more trustworthy. So I think it should be around 3 days. You guys can choose 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, or same business day. For me, I just choose the 2 business days it took for me to handle the item. For international shipping, let's say if you guys want to ship all around the country, UK, London, Europe, Spain, and yada yada. So I'm just going to choose flat, same cost to all buyers, and ship to worldwide. Okay, all of the customer, I don't care where you guys are from, I will ship everywhere. So economy shipping from Greater China, no, I don't want this. Okay, economy international shipping, and choose this. The cost, I like it to be free, so I'm just going to put 0. Okay, you guys can put shipping rate table so people can refer to the cost of your shipping, but for me, I just leave it as it is. So I'm just going to, and also you guys can create exclusion list. What is this? Is actually which country that you guys don't want to send. You guys can choose Africa, Asia, Europe, Middle East, and yada yada. But for me, I don't have any exclusion, so I'm just going to cancel this and then saved and close. Oh, as you guys can see here, they say please provide the correct information on the highlighted field. This policy same as your existing policy, second shipping. Okay, this thing happened is due because before this, my policy, I've already created the same, so I can't create the same thing. So if you guys create your first policy, there shouldn't be a problem. The problem that I receive right now is because I'm creating the same policy as my before policy. So I'm just going to click cancel, but don't worry, I have my own policy that I've set, which is the standard shipping. I named the policy as standard shipping. Okay, now you guys can put the package, what package dimension, yada yada yada. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Preference, you guys have to put which is where is your item location. For my item, it is in Malaysia, and the city or state is in Malacca. And you guys can choose if you guys want to have return policy. You want people to return, you guys want to give your customer to return if they're any broken or not. So you guys can put the same as shipping. You guys can put the name of your policy, the return policy. Let's say return return. Easy. Okay. Now for domestic return, you guys can accept the return, and also you guys can put rules. It's either in 30 days, 14 days, or 16 days. Return shipping, you guys can decide who pay for the shipping costs. For me, I like it for the buyer because they want to return the items. And refund method, you guys can, as a seller, do you want to return it by money back guarantee or replacement? For me, I like it for money because I don't want to hassle to replace it with a new item. So just repeat it for international returns. Okay, this depends. Maybe for international shipping, you don't want to handle. You guys can don't want to accept shipping, accept return, or you want to accept return, say. So after all of those are done, just press save. Okay, for me, I don't want to press save because I have my own policy, so I'm just going to press cancel. Okay, after all of those are done, now for payment, okay, you guys can edit for your payment. Okay, you guys can change the payment policy. As an example, you guys can see my payment policy. I've put it for my policy name is eBay Manage Payment Auto Pay. Require immediate payment when buyer use it buy now. So when people buy the item, they have to pay automatically directly before they can get their items. Okay, this is handled by eBay. So yeah, we are done. I don't want to change anything. You guys can also donate a portion of your sales to charity, but that it all depends on you guys. If you guys want, you guys can do it. After all of those are done, you guys have to press list it, and you guys have completed listing your item. Yeah, as simple as that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you guys like this video, please do make sure to smash that like button, and if you want to see more, please do consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, see ya.